Why, hello. You know, this video is kind of a replay review of my final Counter-Strike game on this PC. Just played with Dolby over here. But I kind of wanted to make this video because this PC has been really the backbone of my Counter-Strike gameplay. But I've had this PC for about 6 or 7 years. 6, 7? No, I'm joking. But this PC was built, I think, about 7 to 8 years ago by my dad. He got a 1080 for, I think, want to say like $300 to $400, maybe a little more, maybe a little less. And since then, I've kind of kept this PC with me since 2020, 2021. I previously had a PC before this that, some of you who are subscribed would know about. And since then, I've actually held on to this one. So I'm finally upgrading for the first time since then. And I plan to, continue playing the game. This year, actually, I told myself that I kind of wanted to be better at CS. I started at 7K Premier and level 2 on Faceit, and since then I've kind of grinded my way here, and I actually achieved my goal of reaching the 20 plus K amount and then also reaching level 8 on Faceit. And now I joined the ESEA team playing AWP, and we'll continue AWPing. And you can see this first kill is actually pretty decent. So we got info here that there's one palace. We didn't really have too much information other than that. So I was just going to sit around here, A main, and wait for a push. And there we go, we finally get the palace player peeking. I thought my stairs player would be watching that a little bit more. And I'm kind of sitting out here in the open, which is not really a good idea. But here I kind of have just the confidence to go forward and kill this guy. And I was a little lucky. I failed to climb the staircase here to get to the Tech 9 and the nade. But my teammates were able to back up that palace for me. So overall, this game was fairly simple, easy. I mean, we kind of destroyed them. I threw the decoy here stairs because we didn't have a stairs player. My A player was late. So it was like if they run out, I kind of have this good angle. We get a call that one's mid, and I kind of was like, okay, I'm just gonna peek mid and see if I can get info. Of course, you can see on the minimap that they're already dead, and then one is called underpass, so I kind of just spray. Hopefully, I get him and reload because my teammate's watching underpass at the moment. Here, I just jump over and get the free pick, and last guy's gone. Doesn't know why I'm looking weird. But overall, this game, I think I went 22-9. I'm pretty sure it'll be part of the thumbnail. This round, there was just nothing happened. I mean, you could see they're mid, but our teammates do a great job of keeping it open. And, I mean, yeah. I called A here. We got the A kills. I kind of baited for my teammate, actually. Go back 15 seconds. I did bait for my teammate here because I knew there was one palace, I think, or one A main, and then he got the kill A main. Sorry, yeah, that's what it was. That round really didn't see much. This round I was like, I'm gonna go window, but I convinced myself not to because our mid player was already thinking about going window, so I was like, oh, I'm just gonna go A main. They're probably on a full buy. Blocked my teammate for the molly because I felt bad, which I shouldn't do. And here I'm just standing out in the open, but we already had a call from our cap player that 2 were underpass, and so I was like, I'll just be aggressive this round. And then I think I hear the guy palace, and I was like, I'm just gonna keep holding A main. I just told my teammate, hey, there's a guy palace. I think I heard him, and then here I just back out because we hear one's underpass and one's mid. So I could kind of just focus on keeping control of palace and watching upstairs. This isn't honestly a good angle to watch here. Here I was just kind of like, it's a 2v2. I'll just wait for them to push cons. They're both chair. They're probably going to go con. I've failed to jump. And just jiggle peeking in main. And then here you can see that they are cat. And I don't think they heard me, but I mean, I got both kills for me there. This next round also, I just didn't see anything. I don't think I even made any type of calming. It was just like I just sat A main while my teammates took B. You can kind of see in the minimap here that they're trying to focus. We have a ticket player, so he's kind of watching cat and con. And we know that they're focusing B here. So I'm kind of just jiggle peeking, making noise A in case there is a player. So I could bait out for info and maybe make it a 3v3 because I think that was a risk we were willing to take because we knew that they were on B. And I mean, you can see my teammates already rotating there. And I mean, it's 2v2 on site. I honestly trusted my teammates more than I should have because I went for a knife top mid, which was a really bad idea. I should go help my team. But he gets the off kill here, and pretty much let's just round over because he gets the kill. And I had a bad call here. I heard that he was default. He wasn't default. He was playing cat, and I just ran out with my knife. And I could have died there, he could have won the round. But that was just lucky. We should have lost the round, especially with what was happening, but these guys were doing bad playing as a team. And then I got the kill here. I don't know what I was aiming at, honestly. I was aiming far. I was kind of worried about this palace peek here, so that's why I threw the smoke. What I should have done is not peek this. I should have waited for the smoke to land and then maybe flash or nade over the smoke while my teammate pushes A main. That way I can kind of scare this player back or help on A main, but instead I just jiggle peeked it and then the smoke passes up and he's not going to really peek it. So my teammate, because I'm peeking outstairs, he doesn't think he's going to be there. And the bait still worked, but it was kind of risky because I could have just died from that guy. And then we hear one here, and I'm like, okay, I'm gonna push up. He died, so I just backed out and went back towards A because one player is probably still Palace, and then there we go, one A main, and one Palace is the info. I'm still, like, obviously I realized that I was making a mistake peeking out too long, and my teammate didn't call the flash, but I was kind of just able to, you know, back up safely. Here is kind of a risky play, but I really wanted to kill because it's 6-0. Come on, who doesn't want to kill? We made a lot of mistakes here. Their team, though, probably made more. I don't want to go to their POV because nothing has really happened yet. On CT, though, we'll probably get more. Here's the big info here. So my teammate's playing on site, and I'm like, I don't want to bump into him or play on site. I can't cross the stairs. So what I'm going to do is just try to stay around default and go under balk. Here I just stay on the balk. I hear them running off. This flash was good because I thought he was going to peek out. But my teammate's playing default, so they have to cross to get to my teammate. And I just get a really easy 3K here. And also our teammate walked through the smoke there. So that was good. I think that was Dobby. This round, they just saved. There was nothing too crazy here. And then going into this next round, I was making a lot of mistakes. I couldn't kill this guy, but now I'm the solo player on A. So I really want to try to back out or do something to this guy. And then I realized, oh, he's leaving, so like I know they're not A. And we're already kind of an advantage because we have the information and they don't. All they know is that the player is window in A. And I believe we saw bomb A ramp. And then there, I get info that bomb is A ramp. And so my teammate here is just watching con, so I thought to be a little aggressive. And then here was a good decision. You could kind of see that they're pushing up con. We had info that 2 were mid and bombs A main. So I was kind of like, oh, my teammate smokes. I should actually push A main here. And I do actually catch the timing here because I heard him running away and I assumed there would be one. and I get the bomb drop, and then it's a 2v1. I ended up killing this guy because he decided to stay stairs and spray through the smoke. And here is a really tough situation. I probably should have just played up on Palace, but I wasn't sure how fast this guy was pushing up Con. I assumed because of his teammate shooting, he kind of had time to go anywhere. So I just stayed up here and I whiffed the spray. And I was holding way too close. I should have been holding the bomb, but I also thought he would jiggle peek. That was my mistake, and I also blinked. So I should have been playing a little bit more towards Palace, backed up, and then also understood that I shouldn't be blinking in a situation like that and had better crosshair placement. That round was lost because of me there. I had all the info and kind of what to do, and then this guy here, I picked up all, I'm an offer. I thought my teammate would bait crossing, and he did, and I get the really easy pick of the guy just running out. And our teammate didn't molly for some reason, smoking Palace here and holding a close angle because I was like, I could be a little aggressive this round. They haven't cleared me once. Perfect nade, honestly. I didn't do any damage with it, but I backed out here because my teammate was sitting ticket, and I don't want to be the first one to get info. Easy kill there, and then I died Palace because I thought Dobby would be watching here because I called like, hey, I'm going to be peeking. I thought he would be watching Palace from either Con or here, but he was watching the smoke. So, I don't know. Oh, I should have not trusted Dobby there. I'm sorry, Dobby, but I trusted you to watch Palace. And I calmed it. That didn't happen. But it's okay. Here I actually go through stairs because I had a good spawn. I don't want to peek. And I do the... I think this is... I want to say this... Why can't I put... not... Bad flash, honestly. Here I was just peeking because I had info that there was one open in top mid. And then for the rest of the round, this guy gets mollied out and I don't catch the molly because my reaction time's not fast enough. And then here I get a really good kill. That's bomb dropped, and we know the last guy's underpass. I don't know why our upper dropped down there, but I just cleaned it up and I failed to jump. I don't know why I uncrouched. This round I didn't really see much either. So here we kind of backed out towards B, which was a really bad idea because we knew one was apps, but the apps player was kind of baiting. And so actually I went mid, but my teammate went out, and I think he doesn't see Dobby. Throwing util here because we know one's chair and mid, and then they walk out A and get the kill, but this is a pretty good pick. I hear one's pushing up. Try to get a no-scope. I completely was moving there, but I get the kill, and then I click my command button. Get the kill here, and then this is kind of also my teammate's fault. We had info from when I get on stairs that there's a guy triple and firebox, and I had it off. So I was like, I can't trust my teammate not to be aggressive here because he should be throwing util. And he just doesn't throw any util. I hit the guy for 20, by the way, if you're wondering. And this is kind of just round over. Because, I mean, like, he started being aggressive, but he shouldn't be aggressive. He should be throwing util. I call firebox, molly firebox, nade it, because I did damage the guy, and then we just focus on this guy triple. What I was going to do, though, is... I looked at main because I wasn't 100% sure he was triple, and then I just whiffed the shot, and then moved the round over because my team is just out in the open. Pistol round though was just a fast A play. We just wanted to get a quick A plant. I actually get 2 really good kills here. I'm the only one going out Palace, so I'm like, I'm just gonna watch stairs and jungle. I peek out, no one's stairs, and I saw like a little guy jungle, so I'm just holding jungle. I get the kill and then swing out CT, and then that's pretty much it for me this round. Here, I kind of fell on accident. I was hoping that would be a con player or a CT player, and Dobby just peeked CT. There's one stairs, that makes it really difficult, and then I told Dobby to peek out here, but he's still watching stairs. And then he gushes him, which is good. I mean, he got the trade technically, and then we win this round. I believe our teammate gets the kill here. He just keeps peeking. And then I calmed over that we should sit back. Because, I mean, Dobby's one shot. Technically two shot there. And our green didn't have armor. So if our green were to die there, it kind of is a really easy just the stairs play to run up and kill Dolby. But we always assume that he has kit, so you know, it's kind of fun to, I guess, you know, run up and kill someone for free, and I don't think we should have lost armor there. I mean, we didn't need to take any more damage, pretty much. So I'm glad they won the round with taking more damage. Here was really bad play. So we don't throw any util. I'm going in the palace again, so I don't really need to throw util. What I can do here, though, is like maybe smoke stairs or do my lurk smoke and then flash under. But here I just decided, you know, it was a really good idea to peek this guy with a scout, and he kills me. I thought I was going to kill him. I didn't, as you can see. And what I should have done is, you know, just threw the lurk smoke. We should have thrown more util and got info before pushing out. This round I didn't buy head armor, I just bought a deagle. So trying to just get a pick underpass in mid and maybe wait for the walk up mid. So Dobby gets to push up mid, and I assume because of that underpass is going to be clear, because underpass player, you know, usually is the one that pushes up mid. So just jiggle peeking everything, and I believe the guy sitting here with the off gets a really easy kill. And I mean, that's pretty much it. We just try to play for 6. I just swing it out too far. I need to work on swinging out man. That's something I'm really bad at. And you know, that's the round over. I didn't do anything else this round either. We just said let's push the off, because he can't kill 5 of us, and that's true. And we just all whipped. I mean, Dolby was unlucky there. I think he may have been standing out a little too far in the open. I think from the opper's POV, especially someone playing here, they're gonna swing this a little wider because they want to... Where is he? They want the information fast, and since he's not fast boosting, he's just going to be aiming directly at the middle, like you'll see here. And obviously, he's going to be shooting as soon as he sees someone. So Dobby was just like technically in a bad position because the opper is not going into apps fast. If he was going into apps fast, taking that like shorter wide angle would be better, because the opper would probably be aiming correctly at the right, or like right here on the wall. And since, you know, that happened, this is just pretty much round over. We get the easy 4K, we whiff, and I mean, it's pretty much over. But our teammate actually did something really silly. He full bought for some reason, or bought for, he technically bought too much. And actually he catches the A player off guard here in a second, which technically right after this he should have just saved, because he can't buy next and he has a Molotov. But instead he decides to go try to take guns away, even though they're surrounded by bomb and they could be holding literally anything. And that's pretty much the round over. I was kind of upset, as you can see. I called him the smartest teammate ever. And then this round, of course, I did nothing again. I think I just had a really, really bad piece delay. Here, I just messed with the flash, and I, like, just get punished for it. I blinded myself, and then I wasn't focused because I missed the flash. So I flashed our teammate who couldn't trade, and, you know, he gets away for free. What I should have done there, though, is, you know, I kind of assumed that he was going to be playing underpass that round because he pushed mid, that second or third round on T. And that was kind of just bad. I actually also wanted to see where the smoke stands, because is it, like, inside the window? No, that's what I thought. I was like, this smoke's probably missed. That was kind of just bad. Here, I mean, this is kind of just a pretty terrible round. I forgot the instant lineup for that. I need to practice my instants. Here, I kind of am just waiting for the cross, and I just shot way too late. And then this guy gives me a really easy kill. And then that's pretty much it. I decide, okay, my teammate's going towards B. They haven't made any noise, so they come over like, hey, you know, make noise or try to do something. Because they don't see bomb, they know one's cat, and they hear one rotating through market. Whoever's this is, I think it's our green, hears them rotating. And so I just try to be aggressive, try to use as much util as possible and fake it. And actually this Opper, the Opper number 2, actually starts to flank me in route. And you can see I kind of already got him all here. I messed this nade up really bad because I was blind. Do some damage, and then you could see they have 3 here and just 1 on B. So as soon as I die here, I get the info that at least 2 are here. And there's only 1 here, so we get a really easy round here. You can see we get 12. And then final round, I don't think we really did anything to execute or really anything crazy. I actually hit the flash wrong again. Something I need to work out. And then here I kind of get info. I failed the nade again. I was just missing every nade underpass. I get the info that this guy is backing out because you hear him. So I was like, okay, I'll just throw a deep molly in case he's going murder hole. If he's going murder hole, I get the info that he's rotating B. And our teammate, you can see, are executing B. And they get the kill apps here. So as soon as they go underpass, actually, they hear that, and the apps pusher actually pushes up. So we get a really easy pick here. And that's pretty much just a round over, because we can just hear Cat jumping up, jumping around, where that might have been my teammate. And here I get info that the offer is window, and I say he's window. And we get bombed down. All I have to do really is sit here mid. And this is actually kind of scary because I'd assume that we wouldn't be peeking because we have info already that there was a cat player. We killed the cat player. But here I make a comm that one more is market because, you know, we hear the guy market. And then also we don't know info on last, so we assume he's apps. And our orange, I think, here messes up really bad. He sees him, and then he just doesn't shoot. And then Dopey gets a really easy pick here, and that's it. That's the game. We have info on the player, and I just peek out. Epic. But yeah, that was a good way to end the last game that I play on this PC. And if you like more, I guess, demo reviews from my side, probably we'll do more demo reviews. I mean, like I said, I'm almost at my peak in MMR, which is 22,200, and I achieved the goal of reaching 20k and level 8 on Faceit, and also joining the ENCA team. So despite me buying a bunch of starry stickers, honestly wasn't hurt too much by the catastrophic drop of skin prices. And yeah, I am excited to have done what I have done to reach this rank. But see you guys on the new PC, and I should be editing some more stuff later. But there we go. GG's, and that's the last game I'll be playing on this 1080 Ryzen 5 3600.